Hi, it's Hannah here from Grounded Life, and this video is all about the benefits of conscious breath work. So let me dive in, and first of all, just start with a very overarching statement that breath is life. When we are not healthy, it affects our breath, and when our breath is not healthy, it affects everything we do in life. The way we feel emotionally, physically, mentally. There is really nothing our breath doesn't touch because it lies at the center of us. And when we employ more conscious breathing and better breathing habits, this positively impacts every inch of our being. There is nothing it doesn't contribute to. When it comes to the benefits of conscious breathwork, the list is really never ending, and excitingly, it's still being discovered as science continues to accredit and prove the positive and transformational impact that breathwork has on us. Our bodies are very clever, and thankfully, we do not have to pay attention to our breathing for our respiratory system to work. From our first breath to our last, this automatic process keeps us alive. However, when we do make that decision to pay attention or bring awareness to our breath, this changes everything. Let me explain why. Your breath only lives in the present moment. It's not in the past and it's not in the future. It is always moment to moment with every breath. Isn't that amazing and so simple? It's why focusing on your breath is one of the main tools used for meditation or mindfulness, martial arts, and all centering practices. Because focusing on your breath, which only exists in the present moment, helps you to step into presence. And a whole myriad of benefits come with that. Bringing your awareness to your breathing not only promotes feeling more grounded and present, but also highlights and corrects bad breathing habits. If your habitual breathing is not as optimal as it could be, which, let's face it, from our laptop lifestyles, stress, posture, pollution, the lack of breathing practice in education, it's likely to be. There's going to be a few bad breathing habits in there, but consciously breathing will soon bring your attention to this and how to correct it, and you will feel the benefits very, very quickly. So why aren't we doing this all the time? Well, we are masters of distraction. We live in an overstimulated world with lack of education and emphasis put on our built-in balancing tools like our breath. Now, with conscious breath work specifically, which usually consists of open mouth breathing and should always be done in a held and safe space, reducing stress and anxiety is one of the largest talked about benefits to this work. Here is a simple formula which I use to illustrate that stress in all forms accumulates tension in the body, which, by the way, has a direct impact with mental health. Conscious breathwork helps to dissipate tension from the body, which directly benefits mental health. Breathing in this way is good for the whole body and the functioning of our body's systems, especially the nervous system. pH levels in the body go up when using the activating part of the breath, and this can stimulate the sympathetic part of our nervous system. It gives the body an opportunity to make adaptations and build resilience and strengthen immunity. Here at Grounded Life, we use an activating breath, but we also use a passive breath within each session. Why? Because after any stimulation, there wants to be an opportunity for integration, release, and grounding. Let's go on to feeling. Feeling, or sensations, is such a huge topic in this work. And sadly, there is a real lack in value that we put on the importance of feeling our feelings. It is another built-in tool for our regulation and our health, but we more often than not turn away from strong feelings that we don't want to feel. And this isn't always a choice. It can be a response. It can be that we were just never taught the importance of sitting with uncomfort as much as comfort. We actually work really hard to avoid, ignore, and suppress the feelings we don't want to feel. And this can take up a lot of our energy, even if we don't know we're doing it. We have endless distraction tactics too, to divert us from sitting with what we don't want to feel. But the thing is our body holds these feelings. They don't just float away. Just like tension and stress, it doesn't just disappear. In fact, quite the opposite. It accumulates and over time, if not worked with, turns into things that are much more serious and detriment to our health. As the dancer Martha Graham once said, the body never lies, and this is so true. Our stresses, our life experience is held within our body. They're held in the muscle, they're held in the myofascia, the connective tissues, even down to a cellular level. Our experiences are all right here, held in our body. And it's not just the things that we don't want to feel that reside here, it's the things we do want to feel too. Our bodies can't pick and choose. Feeling is feeling. So when we suppress uncomfortable feeling, we also suppress the real feelings of joy and love. And so one of the biggest benefits of conscious breath work is not only a reconnection to your body and the journey of feeling more safe, more comfortable, and more at home in our skin, but also to feel our feelings more authentically, to give safe harbor for our feelings to be felt. And with practice, our emotions become more regulated. We become more able to weather the ups and downs of life with grounded perspective, realization, nurture, and wisdom. And most importantly, we access much more joy and unconditional love with this practice. Okay, this is my favorite one. More empowered choice. Conscious breathing gives the gift of increased self-awareness, which means the ability to observe oneself without judgment or analysis. Simply observe. Observing one's actions, words, thoughts, feelings, sensations is vital, as it tells you so much about yourself and your relationship to yourself and the world around you. And with this extra information, more choice is available. More information, more choice. This is choice about how you react to things, to people, to situations, thoughts, and this leads you to being more able to implement the changes you want to see in your life and to break behavior patterns that seem so set. Okay, I think I've talked enough for one video, but I'm going to end this video by just leaving a list up with even more benefits of the practice. And if you have any questions about anything I've spoken about or anything on this list, then please ask them in the chat box below or email me directly at hannah@grounded.life. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. My next video is going to be about any health implications where you should double check with your doctor or your health caregiver before embarking on a breath work session. So I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.